this is Sonia, and welcome to another edition of Petrock Headlines. My name is Umar. Today is Friday, May 19th. It was a great day at Sonia, where today we would like to announce the masterpiece of the month for me. Congratulations to Colton and Mrs. Steller's second grade class. Mrs. Hardy chose Colton's self-portrait because he worked so hard on this project every step of the way. Drawing yourself is very difficult, and Colton showed understanding of a variety of skills, especially correct placement of facial features. Colton captured a likeness of himself as he took his time finding colors that matched his skin, eye, and hair colors. Great job, Colton. It's time for the weather. Here's the forecast for the weekend. On Saturday, skies will be cloudy with a slight chance of rain shower. The high on Saturday will be 74 degrees on Sunday, except for a few passing clouds. It will be generally sunny. The high on Sunday will be 78 degrees. We have some more birthdays to announce. Happy birthday to Delaney S. in Mrs. Brown's first grade class, Kara C. in Mrs. Garland's third grade class, who both turned a year older today. On Saturday, Eliana O. in Mrs. White's fifth grade class, Leon H. in Mrs. White's and Mrs. Cappett's kindergarten class, Noah G. in Mrs. Muskill's fifth grade class, and Walker M. in Mrs. Barnes' kindergarten class will all celebrate. And on Sunday, Amelia K. in Mrs. Hulk's fourth grade class, Everett W. in Mrs. Barrett's first grade class, and Kai H. in Mrs. Steller's second grade class will blow out candles. And now let's announce some more summer birthdays. On July 24th, RBR in Mrs. Rodman's fourth grade class, Benjamin in Mrs. Barnes' kindergarten class, Eric R. in Mrs. Solt's third grade class, Raytheon S. in Mrs. Torbert's second grade class, and Sebastian S. in Mrs. Oak's fourth grade class will all eat cake. And on July 25th, Brooklyn M. in Mrs. Hamster Glade class will celebrate another year around the sun. Happy birthday to all of you. Over to you, Noah.
Thanks, Umar. Here are some important announcements. We would like to thank all of the PAC volunteers for all their help and efforts in making this year so memorable. We are so grateful for all the work that you've put into making the activities and events throughout the year so enjoyable and fun. Last night, Citronia hosted a dinner to celebrate our amazing volunteers. Take a look. Thank you so much. Here's what's cooking for Monday. For breakfast, the Citronia Cafe will be serving an apple frudel, a cherry frudel, or a donut. Breakfast also includes fruit, juice, and milk. The lunch menu choices on Monday are chicken nuggets with a dinner roll or a pizzeria-style pizza. Vegetables, fruit, and milk will also be served. Students in Mrs. Ham's class have been studying prefixes in their language arts unit. They had made some beautiful prefix flowers by choosing a prefix, writing different words with that prefix, and writing a sentence using one of the words. Check it out. Great job, third grade. Students in Mrs. Torbert's class has been working on some emoji mystery pictures. The pictures were color-coded, so the students had to use their multiplication skills to uncover the secret hidden emoji. Let's see how they did. Well done, second grade. That's the news for today. Catch us live tomorrow at 3:20 on Monday at 3:20 p.m. for another edition of Hedgehog Headlines. Have a wonderful weekend.
Hedgehog habits, they are really cool. They're a big deal at Centronia School. What are they, you ask? I'll tell you what they are. And if you follow them, you'll be a star. S is for safe, so you don't hurt your friends. T is for try your best until the end. A, you're accountable for what you do. R, be respectful to your friends and teachers too. S means be sensitive to everyone you know. Reach for the stars and we'll all learn and grow. Reach for the stars and we'll all learn and grow.